Get ready for action, because the Lakers are facing a monumental challenge against the reigning champion Thunder. We dive into the details of Game 1, where the Lakers, despite an early lead and controlling the turnover battle, ultimately revealed a critical truth about their ability to compete with the Thunder. We break down exactly what went wrong for the Lakers in that tough matchup.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the incredible performance from the Oklahoma City Thunder. We examine how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander totaled 7 turnovers in that 108-90 victory, pushing his turnover total to new highs, and what Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said about playing an imperfect but necessary game in the playoffs. Now, we hear directly from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He gives an honest assessment of his 18-point performance, admitting he wasn't at his absolute best, and explains why the Thunder's stellar defense ultimately secured the win against the Los Angeles Lakers. Finally, we get the hard truth from the analysis. We discuss why the Lakers simply cannot hang with the relentless Oklahoma City Thunder, looking at the roster questions and what the future holds for the Lakers in this intense series. Don't miss the rest of the analysis. The Los Angeles Lakers faced a daunting challenge in their opening game against the reigning champion Thunder, ultimately revealing a significant gap in sustained performance against elite competition. In Game 1 at Paycom Arena, the Lakers showed flashes of brilliance, leading early and successfully limiting the reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to under 20 points for the first time in nearly a year, and they controlled the turnover battle midway through the third quarter. However, the 108-90 loss highlighted systemic failures that ultimately proved the Lakers cannot match the Thunder's intensity. Analysts suggest the Lakers' formula to beat the champions required near-perfect execution, ball protection, winning possessions, high-level three-point shooting, and keeping OKC below their average. The team failed on all fronts. While they executed their initial game plan effectively, the inability to sustain that performance proved fatal. LeBron James noted that winning requires sustained discipline, which the team lacked when key players rested. In the second half, the team struggled significantly, committing 10 turnovers and shooting poorly from three, hovering around 30% overall. Austin Reaves delivered one of the team's worst playoff performances in years, shooting just 3 for 16 from the field. The disparity was stark. OKC shot 43.3% from deep, while the Lakers struggled to find consistency. Head coach J.J. Redick emphasized the difference in team structure, stating, "They're a well-oiled machine, built with interchangeable parts, relentless tempo, and defensive connectivity that feels almost predictive." He pointed out that when stars rest, the offense and defense suffer a significant drop-off. The conclusion is that the loss was not due to a lack of effort or coaching, but a reflection of reality. OKC is characterized as younger, deeper, faster, and more versatile, making it difficult for the older, undermanned Lakers to maintain near perfection against this caliber of opponent. The report concludes that for the remainder of the series, the Lakers face the prospect of repeatedly failing to sustain their efforts against the Thunder's formidable machine. The Oklahoma City Thunder secured a hard-fought 1-0 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1 of their Western Conference semifinals series, overcoming several errors to edge out the matchup. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder offense with 18 points and 6 assists, though he totaled 7 turnovers, marking a personal high for the season and playoffs. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault acknowledged the game was imperfect, describing the performance as clunky and noting that the team played fast. Daigneault emphasized the importance of not being greedy for a win and noted that the team's 8-day layoff between games factored into the contest. Gilgeous-Alexander attributed his high turnover count to rust and a brief period of not playing, asserting that the team generated great looks despite the errors. The Thunder demonstrated significant offensive efficiency, outshooting the Lakers 49.4% to 41.2%, with a notable 43.3% edge from three-point range. Key performances for the Thunder included Chet Holmgren, who posted 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks, and guard Shai Mitchell, who scored 18 points. The Lakers featured a strong showing, with LeBron James scoring a game-high 27 points, Deandre Ayton contributing 10 points and 12 rebounds, and Rui Hachimura adding 18 points. The series continues with Game 2, scheduled for Thursday night in Oklahoma City, followed by Game 3 in Los Angeles on Saturday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander provided a candid assessment of his performance in the Oklahoma City Thunder's 108-90 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Speaking after the game, Gilgeous-Alexander admitted that his 18-point effort was not his best, noting that he was loose with the ball and experienced a high number of turnovers, attributing the performance to rust and a brief period away from the game. He maintained that the team generated quality looks throughout the night, despite his personal scoring output. This 18-point contribution broke a significant streak, marking the first time in a long period that he had scored under 20 points since May 24, 2025. Gilgeous-Alexander, who has established himself as an elite scorer, was notably efficient from the field, shooting 8 of 15, though he only approached the free throw line 3 times in 35 minutes, a low compared to previous playoff outings. Statistically, the game showed a slight imbalance with 7 turnovers compared to 6 assists. Despite not achieving an MVP-caliber performance, the Thunder secured a comfortable win, largely thanks to their strong defense, which held the Lakers to just 37 points in the second half, with the Lakers shooting only 41.2% overall. The Lakers are currently on a 5-0 start in the postseason, with 4 of their 5 victories exceeding a 10-point margin. The Thunder and Gilgeous-Alexander face the Lakers again in Game 2 on Thursday at 9:30 p.m. ET, looking to build a 2-0 series lead. The Los Angeles Lakers suffered a significant defeat in Game 1 of their Western Conference Finals series against the Oklahoma City Thunder, failing to meet expectations despite slowing down star player Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers held SGA to 18 points, losing the game 108-90. The performance highlighted the gap between the two teams, with the Thunder showcasing relentless pressure and superior execution. Swanson noted that the Lakers held SGA to fewer than 20 points for the first time since Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals last May, forcing him into a season-high 7 turnovers and limiting his free throw attempts to just 3. Despite the Lakers' efforts, the Thunder pulled away in the second half, ultimately defeating the Lakers by 18 points. Analysts suggest that the Lakers are not mounting a monumental upset and are unlikely to dethrone the defending champions. While improvements are suggested for the Lakers in future games, such as Austin Reaves shooting better than 3 for 16, Marcus Smart shooting better than 4 for 15, and Luke Kennard shooting more than 4 times, the assessment remains cautious. The report emphasizes that unless Luka Doncic's hamstring injury is resolved by Game 2, the Thunder remain too talented, too deep, and too cohesive. Quotes from an unnamed source highlighted the Thunder's relentless nature, noting they are constantly on the move and possess a different chemistry as defending champions. The report questioned key aspects of the Lakers' roster, including whether Austin Reaves is a reliable second option for Doncic, and whether other players possess the necessary scoring punch in the postseason. Oklahoma City's performance was characterized by key contributors including Chet Holmgren, who tallied 24 points and 12 rebounds, Shai Mitchell with 18 points, and Jared McCain with 12 off the bench, alongside a team shooting 13 for 30 from three-point range. The Thunder effectively controlled the second half, holding the Lakers to 37 points, demonstrating superior strategy and execution against a team lacking answers.